Alright, so we got 2008 Mazda 3, and we're replacing sensor 1, bank 102 sensor. We had a couple scan codes, p0031, which is the bank 1 sensor 1 circuit, had low voltage. Took it to the emissions, and we had these other two codes, which pretty much, I looked it up, and what they all say is that it's not reading the sensor. So we're going to replace it, and this is how I replace the sensors without that special tool. So pretty much, that's the sensor right there. I cut the wires off. Only cut them if you're positive you're going to replace it, because once you do that, ain't no going back. Then I took a breaker bar with a 22mm deep socket, stick it in there, and without the wires it fits perfect. Then you just break it loose and you can take it out. That's just to take it out. To install it, if you could get a wrench in there and put enough torque on it, then you could do that. Otherwise, you will probably need the tool to install the new one, because you obviously can't cut the wires. On this one, it's the California 02 sensor. It has 4 wires. The other one has 5. So if you're going to replace this, make sure you figure out if it has 4 or 5 wires. Part cost me $181 for that little sensor. Goes hooked up to here. Here's the harness. We're gonna go pick up the new one. We're gonna install it. We're gonna connect it. Make sure you disconnect your battery when you're changing sensors. But that's the easy way to take them out. They're already damaged, so who cares? Rip the damn harness out. Use a deep socket, 22, break it free, and then you can use a regular socket to get it out. The new one, I'm gonna have to use a big wrench like this to install it. I have enough room to where I can crank on it pretty well, but that's pretty much it. Bank 1 sensor 1 replacement and location, it's right there. You don't even have to remove the shield. Everybody removes the shield on the videos that I saw. You don't have to do that. Alright, we got the new sensor. Screwed it in. Added some of this, I believe it's like some anti-seize to the threads. I'm going to use my 7/8, and I'm going to tighten it as best I can. Then I'm going to hook it up. I'm going to hook up the battery. I'm going to run this through this little coil, and then we're going to start it. Let's see what it does. But, I mean, that's pretty much it. Torque it to spec if you got the special tool. But alright, y'all. Alright, we got the new sensor. Screwed it in. Added some of this, I believe it's like some anti-seize to the threads. I'm going to use my 7/8, and I'm going to tighten it as best I can. Then I'm gonna hook it up. I'm gonna hook up the battery. I'm gonna run this through this little coil. And then we're gonna start it. Let's see what it does. But, I mean, that's pretty much it. Torque it to spec if you got the special tool. But alright, y'all.